do yourself a favor and hit subscribe. Woo woo! Okay, we about to get it, y'all. They about to give us this good 2 hours worth of tea. Hopefully, we get the answers to all our questions. What's up, T Zippers? Welcome to Love After Lockup, season finale, finito, done. We about to get our whole life on this show. Stuff we've been waiting for weeks, months, years, whatever. We about to get it. So let's get into it. So of course we're gonna start off with our little baby bird Caitlin. Last time Matt was in jail. He's in jail and he loves jail. So Caitlin is pissed, y'all, but she went to Matt's mom's house and she was like, I decided to go to Gabby's to find out what we're gonna do about this situation. Girl, nothing. Leave his ass in jail. What do you mean what you gonna do? What is mama gonna do? Are you serious? So mom knows the whole rundown. She done been through this 20, 130 times before. So she telling her how it's gonna go, how he gonna meet with his lawyer and all this stuff. And Caitlin is like, well, I don't know if I can afford this bond or should I pay this bond? What if it's too high and all this stuff? I'm like, girl, you doing a whole lot of figuring out for somebody that you need to leave where they ass right where they stand. So she's sitting there trying to figure out, well, I don't know, this and that. And his mama just standing there looking like blessed be, like, this dumb bitch. So then Caitlin has a video visit with Matt. God damn, these things is technical on your ass. Okay, video visit. Okay, jail. So Matt come on the little screen or whatever in the computer. And the first thing Matt asks is, with through his missing teeth, is, are you gonna bail me out? And I'm just like, yeah. Ugh. And she started asking him questions, and she's like, what if you don't get bail? And he's like, I'm going to get bail. And she's like, dude, I'm just asking you questions. I'm like, Caitlin, why the passive aggressive attitude? If you're gonna be down for the dude and do everything that you're gonna do for him, just do it. But don't aggravate yourself in the process. Because if you really don't want to do it, then don't do it. But I don't understand this girl. So Matt don't care nothing about what Caitlin talking about. All he want to know is, are you gonna bail me not out? Yes or no? And she just want to argue and go through the motions and this and that. I'm with Matt. Girl, yes or no? If you're not gonna do it, pack your little stuff and punch it. And if you all gonna do it, then just do it, eh? Like, why all this? Why all of this? Your situation that you're in is stupid. So you're gonna get stupidness. When you're in a stupid situation, stupid shit will arise. So Caitlin talking about she's not gonna be a prison wife. Oh, but you're gonna be a prison girlfriend, but not a prison wife. Or flower petal fiance, whatever the hell. Okay. Okay, Miss Caitlin girl. Okay. Jesus. So Caitlin and Matt's mom go to the courthouse, and Matt, Caitlin's like, I don't know if I'm coming or going, and I'm like, bitch, I can help you. Go, stop coming, and start going. So they go to the court, and Matt not in the court. He on this TV screen, and I'm like, what? Okay. So they talk about the crimes or whatever, and then they go to set the bail, and the prosecutor's talking about something about $25,000, and man, look at this lawyer like he wanted to slap the taste out his mouth. And Caitlin was like, I just don't know. They're gonna look at this dude and look at all his record. First of all, girl, you don't know how the criminal justice system works, because if he's got this many chances and this much attitude, they've obviously gave this dude a lot of chances. Okay? They proceed to say he's a flight risk. No, he's a fuck up risk, not a flight risk. He ain't going nowhere. He is a fuck up risk, because that's what he is, because he's going to fuck up again. Now Caitlyn all boo-hooing in the courtroom and stuff. Welcome to your life, girl. This is what you chose. The judge tell all his little business. He like, you didn't show up for court 15 times. 15 damn times? Okay. That's that white privilege stuff, because I've never seen anything like this. But anyway, they give him bail at $7,500. So she has to pay the 10%, which is $750. And she's like, that's not gonna break my bank. It's a lot of money, but it's not gonna kill me, so I might as well go in and do it. I'm like, girl, it could have been $7.50, and that motherfucker would still be in the jail right now. So the mom, like, he still got to go to court, and he facing 10 years. She's like, 10 years is a long time. I'm like, not for him. Not for him, honey. 10 years. I mean, he loves jail, so 10 years is perfect time for him. So they go home, and Caitlyn talking to his mom, and the mom was like, so what are you going to do? And she was like, I've decided to facilitate the cash. No, bitch, you've decided to be dumb as fuck and get this dude out only for him to do this again and disrespect your ass. But mom got Caitlyn all the way together. She was like, I've never bailed him out, so I wouldn't know, honey. Met mom looked like she would just want to throw up all over her good white carpet, because she's just disgusted, and she's just in disbelief by the level that Caitlyn is willing to go to help this boy, and she already knows the end result. And mom was like, so when is enough enough? And Caitlyn was like, well, if he does go back for 10, 20 years, he can't expect me to wait around. Yeah, you can. And he will. And you will. And mom was like, you gonna be a prison wife, boo. So then Caitlyn goes on to talk in her little interview and say the worst thing he can do is get the money and then just not come back. I'm like, you want to see it? Here you go. So Matt is out of jail, and he don't come back. And he's also out of a tooth. Now, I know I'm not crazy. When they was in that funeral home picking up Caitlyn's mama and stuff, this dude had all his teeth in his mouth. Now he back to not having teeth. So the editing of this, the timing of this is really throwing me off. But anyway, he out of jail. He been staying at his friend's house. Okay. So I guess he have somebody car or stole another car, and he goes back to his mama house, and he talking about he just there to pick up a few things. Pick up a few things? Get your shit and go. What do you mean? So Matt show up, Caitlyn is there, and he's just like, I came to pick up a few things. And she's like, pick up your stuff. What do you mean? I'd be like, motherfucker, did you come to drop off my $750 good dollars? That's what I want to know. You can get whatever the hell you want, but where's my money, bruh? I ain't seen you in days. And the last time I talked to you, you was in your favorite place, jail. So I'm just like, I'm all the way confused by Caitlyn's attitude, but okay. Okay, here we go. Then they gonna get to arguing and stuff, and he gonna be like, well, let me tell you something, dude. I'm like, dude? I don't know, Matt. Okay. So she was like, you know what? I'ma just get my stuff and go. She's like, I'll come back for the rest of my things later. his mama house must be some kind of storage locker or something. Then she walk out, and he talking about when was the last time we. I'm assuming he say fuck because they blurted out, and he was like Christmas, and she was like, yeah, before you started fucking somebody else. So I'm like, what is really going on? Caitlyn, say it is not so. Because if this dude, you caught this dude cheating too, girl, I'll punch all the rest of them goddamn teeth out. So she walking out and she putting her stuff in her trunk, and I'm like, okay, bye, Miss Caitlyn, let's go, let's hit it. Bye, Matt, bye. But she outside her car smoking a cigarette in the driveway. I'm like, girl, if you don't get in that little Toyota Corolla and punch it, why are you still here? Why are you still waiting around? You walked out because you wanted him to follow you, and you waiting around because you want him to talk to you. She's still, Matt done told you everything you need to know. He loves jail. That's it. Let it go. Girl, hit it. Then, oh, girl, Miss Caitlyn, she give him the speech of all speeches. I'm so sorry I wasn't good enough for you to love me. I'm sorry I did everything I could, but you just stopped loving me. I'm like, no, bitch. You done fell in love with somebody that loves jail. Way more than you, way more than his mom, way more than his life. He loves jail. What don't you understand? Stop it, girl. Stop it. Girl, get in that little Corolla and hit it. Then she's still in the driveway crying. Miss Caitlyn, girl, go. Get out of there. Go. And then she give her little interview talking about, well, I didn't want it to fail. Baby, negative 2,027 and negative 5,086 is a negative, negative, negative. What was supposed to work about this scenario that you set up for yourself? So she say she's going to learn from it and move on. Caitlyn is a very pretty girl, and she's obviously very strong, stronger than she think. Everything she's saying about Matt is really about her. She don't give herself enough credit. Girl, pick yourself up and get yourself together. You have gone through everything you could possibly go through. This man has put you through everything he could possibly put you through, and you're still standing. Girl, get your shit together, because you can do it. So at the end of the show, when they do a little recap, they say, yes, Caitlyn and Matt are still broken up, and now Matt is living with his new girlfriend. Okay. Caitlyn, I hope you watching this show and you laughing and saying, I'm so past this. I'm so far past this life. I can't even explain it, because this was some real fuckery. Like, this was some real fuckery. So, Brittany and Marcelino. So, they start off with Brittany and Marcelino. Brittany's in the car driving. She's 5 months out of prison. She's very pregnant. So, I don't know how many months you are, but you're 5 months out of prison. Okay. So, she on the phone with Amanda. Oh, Lord. I thought we done got rid of this girl. We had moved past this, and we was doing good. No. So she's like, yeah, let's catch up and everything else. So she's driving to meet Amanda. So she's saying they never spoke since the party, since Miss Marcelino's birthday party, when she had brought her little girlfriend and they had gotten to the little words. So she's going to meet up. So she's like, I hope Amanda's moved on as far as relationships. If you hope that and that's what you want, why are you in the girl's face? Leave her alone. If you want her to, this is your ex-girlfriend. I'm still not understanding how this is cool and this is working. So Brittany's basically like, I just want us to be friends. I just want you and Marcelino to get along and all this blah, blah, blah. I'm like, you really don't understand this situation and how this is working, right? And the situation that you put this girl in. And Brittany was basically like, I didn't know any of this. And all of a sudden you're with Marcelino, Amanda. And now I don't know any of this again, and now you're pregnant, and the last time I saw you, you was flirting with me. This girl is really playing games I don't think she's not no type of friend to Amanda, even if she wants to be friends, because she's playing with this girl like she's some type of little game, and she really doesn't have relationship feelings about you, and you're bringing her into your relationship basically to throw it back in her face, and then you don't understand why she doesn't like it, girl. Uh, so it's the day of the wedding. It's happening. That was quick. And her friend, Brittany friend, go pick up her sisters at the airport. They all look totally different. There's one that kind of looks like her, but so she was like, yeah, she came with my dad, so her dad is gonna be there. And the friend was like, is Amanda gonna be there? And she's like, yeah. And she's like, oh, really? Yeah. And she was like, that was my girlfriend. And this one of the sisters like, oh, your prison wife? And they all start laughing. Yeah, it is a joke to her, huh, Brittany? I guess that is funny. So Marcelina's family pick him up. Marcelina's really cute. I don't get it then, but I don't know what's going on with him, but something. But he's a really cute guy. And then they show the wedding, and it's really nice, the venue. And it's really cute, and they're doing this. And then Marcelino, with his family, they pick him up, and they show his family and friends. And he's with his brother. And I'm like, did they rent all these people? Because none of these people look like family or look alike. Marcelina's brother is like, is that your brother? Your mama lying somewhere. But, okay. But Marcelina looks really happy. And his friend was like, every time he talks about Brittany, he lights up. And he just seems really happy. So, and he's like, he's never smiling. So you got to see how the relationship has made him a better person and how excited he is. So that was cute. So then they're getting ready and stuff. And the little friend, she's like, yeah, as long as you're happy, everybody should be happy too. I'm getting suspect. And everything is Amanda. I think Amanda might be the play. And this girl, because she is a very cute girl. She was the first person Brittany told that she was pregnant. She had Martin Luther King birthday party at your house. She was the first person you saw when you called when you got out of jail. Now she's picking up your family at the airport. I think we need to worry about this little bunky bitch because... and then she's like, well, who knows how it's going to work out for people that's been knowing each other less than a year or a short amount of time and do things so fast. Girl, you suspect. So Brittany is talking with her dad, and he's going to walk her down the aisle, and how he's saying how proud he is of her. And this man have the bluest eyes I've ever seen. It's almost like they're hypnotizing. Okay. So that was cute. Her and her dad had a little moment. I don't know where her mom is, but she was so happy to see her dad. And that was cute and that was sweet, So the wedding is about to start, and here walks in Amanda. And I'm like, is you pregnant? Wait a minute, what's going on? But I'm just like, why is this girl here? Why are you here? Like, why? Oh, it makes no sense. It really doesn't. But, and Amanda's like, I've never expected us is where we would be after 6 months getting out of prison. But I'm like, yeah, why are you here? You're just as shocked as I am. So Brittany and Amanda and Marcelina exchange eyes, and he smiled, and I'm just like, oh, Lord, what's about to happen? Fix it, Jesus. So Marcelino's mom is there. She's beautiful. And a few members of his family, or gang members, I don't know. Yeah. So then they show the little boy, who's so cute, the cutest thing ever. And then, like, he's just so cute. So they kind of have just as many people walking down the aisle as they do in the wedding party, which is fine. It was cute. It was just for them. Marcelina said the only people that was going to be there was the people that matter. So, ... and Amanda. So the little boy walks in the ring, and you can tell Marcelino really cares for the little boy. Like, he's gonna be a really good dad to the little boy. He's so cute. So here comes Brittany. She looks absolutely beautiful. Her dad is has his little suit, and it's just a beautiful scene. Like, wow. They then they say, who feels like this man and this woman should not be married? And they keep cutting to Amanda, cutting to Amanda, cutting to Amanda. And I'm like, Lord, Jesus, please don't get this bitch teeth punched out today. And Marcelina look around, and then they start laughing and making a little joke about it. Ha ha, hee hee. I'm like, yeah. Then they all look at Amanda with her whole moon face, and I'm like, ha, they're like, ha ha ha. And Marcelina's like, it's already been established. They're gonna have a friendship. And I'm like, why? But Amanda goes to say, I brought my boyfriend. And I'm sure he just as confused as we all are. Like, what are we doing here? Or maybe she didn't tell him the details. But she's like, I brought my boyfriend. So that was good. Drama avoided. Even though her teeth and her eyes scared the shit out of me. But drama avoided. Then exchange vows. That was nice. A little too real, but no, that was nice. Marcelina just turned the party. He turned out to be a really good guy. And Brittany turned out to be a really, the person for him. And they're going to have their nice, cute little family. And, okay. When it came to Marcelino doing his vows, he didn't turn his head, rub his head. Ain't no hair there. Ain't no hair there. Nah. Like he was trying to hold back the tears. Oh, Marcelino, you little cutie. Their kiss was kind of, ew. I was trying to grasp it, but everything was beautiful. It was just beautiful. And at the end of the episode, they did the little recap. And Brittany had her baby. She had a pretty little baby girl. And they just have their little family, them four. And it's just cute. They made it. Love after lockup. I love it. Clint. And his moon goddess. I mean, I thought this was unfair, but I don't know why this is happening. But Tracy out of jail. Tracy is out of jail. Now, I don't know if this is cut to 10 years later. I don't know how this is edited, but he going to get his goddess. So, what in the Tales from the Crypt Keeper is this? What is going on? Tracy, is that you? She said she was stressed in jail. Honey, that's not stress. That's not stress. That's not stress. She looked like she shed her skin and her skin is talking. She talking about she's skinny now. I'm speechless. I don't even know how to react to this. She got all them veins in her forehead. Then she gets explaining to how the crack be calling her and stuff. Girl, are you on the phone with them right now? Cause what? But forget all this shit. Where the car, bitch? Where is the car? Where's the car? So she's changing her clothes on the bus and taking off her, I guess, her prison clothes or whatever. And she's like, I hope he shows up and this is not payback, him doing to me what I did to him. Girl, I would show up. Where's the car, bitch? Oh, I would show up. We're going to look for that goddamn car. But she gets out in the middle of nowhere in her little heels and stuff. And I'm just like, where are they dropping you off at, my baby? Something, New Mexico. Something. But okay. So she just waiting. And girl, you know Tracy's down bad because ain't a honk or a holler. Ain't nobody try to stop and pick her up. You know she look like who done it and why. Why? So Clint shows up to get his goddess. And I don't know how he didn't fall the fuck out or pass her up or something. This can't be her. Girl, Tracy looked like she didn't rub her hand across her face and pull her whole skin down. Like, ugh. I, I, I'm so baffled by this. Uh, then Clint goes to, I guess, propose to her on the side of the road or whatever. I mean, now they riding home and Tracy asking like, "Was your parents mad?" No, they ain't mad. They hate you, bitch. You didn't ruin his life. And he's like, "Let's go to our home." I'm like, "Y'all home?" She ain't put on this hoe. I mean, y'all home. What? So on their little interview, Tracy's like, "This is our first day, but we're gonna last forever." And I'm like, I'm just, I just, I'm so lost about this. I'm just, ugh. But Clint is like, she's always gonna be his goddess. So, okay. So cut to the end or whatever. Clint, ex-wife done fired his ass, and he now working for his mama. He should have been do that, but whatever. He working for his mama now, and him and Tracy still together as of then, and they hope to renew their vows in front of his friends and family. Girl, okay. Well, congratulations. Okay, this next one I didn't even want to do because it was just so stupid. It's like annoying to this point. Lizzie just got me all the way pressed and stressed because she is just straight trash. I almost is like, this gotta be fake because I'm just in disbelief of this bullshit. So they started off with her and Scott and their little fight or whatever that they had from last week about his eyes and all this stuff. And so she's like, he's not answering any of my calls. So she goes to his room to check on him and to see what's going on. And she has a key. I don't know what she got that, but she opens the door and Scott is laying there on the bed. And I'm like, is he dead? And then she tapping on him, Scott, Scott, wake up, Scott. Then he, why even bothered? I'm like, oh, he's alive. Okay. So he then got the credit card bill of $2,000, and so he like, I don't even want to talk to you. I looked at my credit card statement, my savings. I spent all my money. I have bills. So this hoe proceeds to say, maybe you should have thought about that before before you was giving me all this money. What? I'm just this hoe is ruthless. And he's like, I saw my credit card bill. You spent $2,000 on clothes. And she's like, it's only money, Scott. Okay, bitch, then where yours? Where yours? Produce it. Let's see it. Where is yours? Matter of fact, you pay your own hotel bill, and he gonna pay his, and you hit it. So she's like, you're not gonna help me out because you don't have the money to help me out. What is this help out? Bitch, you don't exist without him. You cannot eat, you cannot sleep, you cannot shit, you cannot do nothing without this man at this point. And you have no problem with that. So she was like, look at me with both eyes. I don't know if that was a joke or what. And she was like, if you don't have no money, I don't need you. And then I was like, gonna go like cut to a commercial, and if she was gonna be like, cause I really do love you and I don't care about your money. No. No, bitch. And then she's like, you think money gets me? It used to. Money is what got you, honey. Money is what got you right here now, honey. So, and Scott go to blinking and to, what it, does he have some type of disorder, some type of syndrome or something? What's up with the blinking? Shit. And she's like, you have no money. I'm like, Ooh. And she's like, whatever, whatever. I'm leaving. I'm gone. I, I, this was a joke. Like, I've never seen somebody this fucking heartless. What? So let's go back in the room and tell Jasmine, um, Scott don't have no money. So I'm out. And Jasmine's like, I knew this was gonna happen. You was gonna suck the man dry. I mean, duh. He ain't a millionaire. Now, Lizzie says she felt like the trick. Trick? What? One thing I did feel what she was saying. She was like, he lied to me. He told me he had all this money and stuff. And that's for real. And that is a real reason to get mad. Because even if she was tricking him, using him for money, if you telling her you got all this money, so she making all these plans to do this and this, and you gonna help her or support her when she out of jail, and you know what I'm saying? And you would have told her, look, I'm on a fixed income, I have limited income, this and that and the other. You know, she would have made another plan on your ass. But you led this girl to believe you had it like that. She can go on $2,000 shopping sprees and it ain't no problem. You led her to believe that. Now, we all knew she was using you. But whether she was using you or not, you wasn't honest either. So you basically set yourself up, Scott. But Jasmine is like, she's finally done with him. She's finally free. Yeah, free of money. So y'all best to pack up quick because checkout is at 11. So after talking to Jasmine, she like, I really loved him. That's the man I wanted to marry. Girl, what the? Get the hell out of here. So she gonna give him his little ring back. So Scott is like, he packing his little bags and he's about to go, honey. So she's like, um, just I got a prison 2 days. 2 days. And you already proposed to me. Bitch, you accepted. What do you mean? And he was like, yeah, it was a mistake. And she was like, so take it back. And she gave him the ring. And she was like, I will have a friendship with you though. I'm like, and then she proceeded to say a distant friendship, like keep your ass away from me. And I'm like, oh, Jesus. And she's like, I just want to give you a friendship. And he's like, you said you never leave me. And she's like, we are not intimate. That's part of the trick rules. And then he's like, is it gonna hurt you if I find somebody else? I'm like, Scott, you're reaching, honey. Get whatever them $5 that you had in the nightstand can get you, your little bags, and get the hell out of there before that bitch take you for what you don't got. Get away from her. But hold up, pause. This is how they get messed up in the editing at WeTV. Y'all be confusing the teeth up. First, they have teeth, then they don't have teeth. The one have a missing tooth, then he got his tooth back. How does Scott have... What happened to his teeth? I thought he had teeth. What happened to the teeth? How do you pop them teeth off and go back to Jack-o'-lantern? Where did them teeth come from? Those were papa teeth? What the hell? What? So she done pissed him off, all the way off. And he done threw his phone in the ring in the toilet. I'm like, that's dramatics, girl, because you didn't flush. But anyway, he done walked off in a huff. And she's like, where you going? Where you going? Where you going? Bitch, where you expect him to go? But Scott showed he was truly hurt by this whole, and it was just like, and this is just so stupid. She's like, this is crazy. Where he gonna go? To his house that he paid for, bitch. No, where the fuck is you gonna go? Yes, Scott, come to the light. Come to the light. And then Lizzie's like, well, I'm a little scared and a bit nervous because I know I gotta do this on my own. Yeah, bitch, how you gonna get home? How? Jasmine talking all that cash money shit. I hope she have cash money for the Uber. How you gonna get home? But she's like, I need family. I need family right now. No, bitch, you need a place to stay right now. So yeah. And Jasmine's like, I'm so happy they're not together no more. Me and my mom is not gonna work on our relationship. No, you and your mom are gonna work on homelessness. I mean, your mama don't have a dollar. Not one. So what do you mean? So it just goes to show that these are not good people. They just not. They just not. So then cut to Lizzie with a hairnet on. And I'm like, what? So Lizzie got a job. She got it together. She living in Wisconsin, eating her cheese. You know, she got a little promotion at her job. And her boss come to talk to her. And she's like, I'm so thankful for this job. I used to be a stripper and turning tricks. And that little white lady was like, ooh, girl, you did not disclose that on the interview. She didn't say that, but her face said it all. She was like, ooh, who the fuck I done got up in here? Then this raggedy gutter bitch gonna proceed to say, um, me and Jasmine are doing great and we're working on our relationship. And she thinks Scott is a piece of crap anyway. Now, 2 seconds after this bitch done say these exact words, I hear a little jingling of the keys. And what does this bitch do? She rides off. She doesn't get on a horse. She don't get in a cab. She don't. She gets into the car that Scott bought for her. Hold up. The car that Scott bought for her. I wouldn't be more shocked if she got into Clint's rental car. Okay? Because how'd she get a license? Tell me again. So they cut to Scott at his house, raking air, I guess. I don't know what he's doing. And then he's talking about, Jasmine, can I get some water? So we all thinking, whoa, no, what? But it's a new Jasmine. And she's very, very cute. And he say he met her at the gas station. But Scott, he's still up to his old ways. He was like, pick a bike, pick any bike you want. And she picked a bike. I'm like, why you gotta start out wallet first, Scott? Why a wallet first? He still got his old teeth. He asked, are you and Jasmine having sex? And he's like, it's not about the sex. Of course it isn't, Scott. Is it ever? You're just a permanent jack-off king. You're just not getting it. And they interview her, and she's like, he's very kind. He's very generous. Generous. Scott. How much haven't you learned? And she's like, I think it should be a crime what Lizzie did to him. I'm like, girl, you'll get a check soon enough. But she's cute. Okay, Scott. Okay. And then they go to the end little part, and they're like, Scott and Jasmine are still doing good. They still haven't had sex. We know that. And then they're like, Lizzie is upset that Scott moved on so fast, and she's doing good at her little factory job. Don't nobody care about you, girl. Ride off into the sunset with your little car, because you is stank. But Lizzie done told us some things, y'all. I still got my little notes. Time for the main event. I mean, I don't know if we're supposed to be so excited about this, because to be honest, at the end of the day, these are two very young ladies that are getting played. So it starts off where it left off, where they're talking to Megan, and they're like, Sarah wants to talk to you. Do you want to talk to her? And Megan is like, oh, this is the baby mama. You know? She's like, okay. And the producers is telling Megan she got information she wants to share with you about life, and she wants to know the truth about you. Megan is like, okay. But Megan is like, I feel like something's about to pop off. Maybe you should have tightened that hair up then. Then Sarah walks in with her little um gangster braids and her little pregnant waddle. Like, she is really putting it on. This bitch is preforming. And she is big and pregnant. So how is this timeline working? Big and pregnant. I'm confused. Okay. So Sarah sits down and she's like, who do you think I am? And Megan is like, just tell me who you are, bitch. You're not going to sit here and ask me all these goddamn questions. So then Sarah is just like, hold her stomach out and put her little ring up. Girl, you look so lame for that. It's like you walking around like that belly is a prize. Girl, that's not a prize. That's the consolation prize, because you are pregnant and married to a man that's cheating on you, and you're face to face with another girl who thinks she is engaged to this man. You are not winning. But when she tells Megan, we're married, now you can see the hairs standing up under that wig on Megan's head, like, say it again. And then they show in Megan's little interview, she's like, he's been cheating on me this whole time. No, baby, he's been married this whole time. Sarah, like, this, that, and the other, you was in my car. That car you was in, that's my car. You just, Sarah, you just listen to all the reasons why you are dumb. Not why she is dumb. Not why you're winning over her. You're listing all the reasons why you look dumb. So Megan gonna basically spark Sarah nerve. Sarah gonna say, wait, you the side bitch and you got played. Now hold up now. Hold up. Well, Megan, I'm gonna need you to step up. I'm gonna need you to put that hair up. I'm gonna need you to get ready, because I don't know how. But Megan came back for that 1-2, baby. No, Megan is like, no, bitch, you continue to get played because you still with his ass. Cool. Okay. So Sarah's like, I'm done. I want her to go home. Bitch, what shot you call? I mean, okay, little mama, you think that stomach just got you ruling the world. Ugh. Jesus. So Sarah commences to rah, la, rah, la, 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 la. And Megan is just sitting there like, really, bitch? Really, bitch? Really, bitch? And really, bitch? And really, bitch? And, really, bitch? So Megan is like, let me get you all the way together, bitch. He didn't tell me nothing about you. I didn't know you're pregnant. I didn't know you're married. I didn't know you're fucking. I didn't know nothing about you. So why are you in my face with all this lip? I don't know. And Megan can say, bitch, I ain't know about you. Okay, Megan. Now Sarah then watching too much Lifetime or something. I don't know what got in this girl head, but here she go with that entitlement shit. You know, if I was the girlfriend and you was the wife, I would sit here with my mouth shut and tell you everything you need to know. No, bitch, that's what you would like to happen, but that's not what's going to happen. Who the fuck owe you any goddamn thing but your husband? You understand what I'm saying? And you gonna come in here calling me I got played side bitch. And the only thing I owe you, bitch, is not to knock every one of those 32 teeth out your mouth. Because I'm not going to jail for hitting no pregnant bitch. That's the only thing I owe you. It's not cooping you on the top of your goddamn head. That's the only thing you owed. Anything else than that, girl, I don't owe you shit. And you gonna talk about sit here and shut up. Shut up. Girl, why is you here? Why is you here? Ugh. Then Sarah, it's like, girl, stop playing this role. And she telling Megan, like, sit there and shut up. Megan is like, girl, you're not finna talk to me any kind of way. Don't let the wig fool you. I am about that life. So Sarah was like, clearly Michael has different tastes in women. And Megan was like, clearly. And Sarah was like, if you want to sit here and make some kind of racial kind of joke, first of all, you the bitch that brought this up, not her. So what are you talking about? And then Megan was like, I don't care if you white hoe. Oh, Jesus Christ. Megan, I don't know what then jumped in her ass, but she is serving it on a platter to Sarah fucking ass. Megan ain't no joke. And Megan was like, yeah, you are a hoe. I don't give a fuck if you white. I was like, baby. But she sat there the whole time, didn't flip a wig, didn't do nothing. She didn't raise her voice. Baby, I need to take notes from Megan. She was just cool, calm, and collective, while Sarah is hooping and hollering and jumping up and down like a rabid frog, going into labor and stuff, breaking her water. And Sarah's like, I'm a mom. I don't have time for this. I'm a strong woman. I'm a mom. Then, girl, why are you there? Why are you there? How you expect to confront somebody and they not gonna react? What did you want this girl to do? And then she's like, she owes you anything in life? Then Sarah goes into the bathroom boohooing, talking about she doesn't know what it's like to be a mom. And it kind of got real, because she was like, you don't see my kid at night asking for her daddy. You ain't the one that got to make excuses to their children and stuff. And that was some real talk right there. And if she would have went in there kind of being real like that from the beginning, I could see, yeah, that I might owe you some kind of answers to your questions. You know what I'm saying? Because that was some real talk. But then she goes with that bullshit again. If a woman came to me and I was messing with her husband and he had kids, I would sit down and be like, I'm so sorry. Sorry for what? She didn't intentionally do this to you. She was lied to and deceived just like you. What is she apologizing to you for? Now, maybe she's sorry that you going through the same thing she going through and to see another woman go through it. But baby, what? Why does Sarah think somebody always owe her ass something? I don't even think Michael owe your ass something. Because as I can remember, now I don't know, like I said, I don't know what kind of edit these people have or what's going on. But one of the first episodes when Michael got out of jail, he was like, are you ovulating? And she was like, yeah. Girl, you knew exactly what you was doing. You knew that you was having a baby for a cheater for the first time you had a baby. And you doing it again. And you knew you was having a baby for a convict from the first time you having a baby. And you doing it again. Girl, you know how babies is made. So don't come crying now with that whole, you don't know what it's like to be a mom baby shit. Girl, you didn't put yourself in that position. And now you crying for your children. Nobody told you do that dumb shit. Nobody told you. You knew what you was doing. And you knew what you was getting into. Now all of a sudden you want to throw your children up and cry and say, oh, you don't know what my children. Girl, you putting your children through this because you knew what it was before you even had children. That's the type of stuff that make me fucking sick. But she all there flapping her gums talking about you should be respectful enough to give me answers. Bitch, respect your goddamn self, first and foremost. Don't walk in here calling me no side bitch. Don't walk in here like you this and that, you the wife, you the this. Then, girl, if you was all that, you wouldn't even be here. You wouldn't even be meeting me. You wouldn't even know my name because I wouldn't exist in your world. So you need to be punching yourself in the mirror, not coming at me crazy. Sarah got some real problems. She gonna be going through it again and again and again if she doesn't realize what the fuck really going on and get control of her goddamn life. she talking about Michael and Megan blame everybody else. Girl, what you doing? So then I don't know. It feels like the clips was going back and forth. I don't know. I don't know. Some things happened before and after, but whatever. Then Sarah gonna say to Megan, "Are you pregnant?" With a little smug look on her face. I would have. I would have took that bitch out right then and there and been like, "No, I ain't pregnant because I ain't that fucking stupid." You know what I'm saying? Because again, why is the stomach your claim to fame? And that should really be your wall of goddamn shame. Like, how are you proud of this? How do you think this solidifies or this makes you or gives you anything more than anybody else? This just makes you the dumber one. But Megan goes on to tell her about losing her virginity to Michael. I would have never told her that. She wouldn't have got that from me. That's not her business. No matter what, I don't care if she's the fucking wife. Even if I would have felt sorry for her, that's not her fucking business. She was like, "Are you engaged?" And Megan was like, "Yes." And Sarah was like, "How can you marry somebody twice?" But that was funny. It is, yeah, that's true. But I think this girl do deserve some kind of answers, and she's not gonna clearly get them from Michael. But Sarah going and swinging and talking all that mouth. Megan ultimately has the power to knock her out because yes, this is your husband. Yes, you are pregnant with his child, and everything this girl says is a sting to you. So really, you don't have the power. So Megan stung her again and was like, "Are you?" And Sarah was like, "Are you a part of?" And Megan was like, "As a matter of fact, I am. I've spoken to his mom and this, that, and the other, and I know that had to hurt. I know that stung Sarah because it's one thing that if you're the wife and you have the child and you're around the family and this and that, so you're not only betrayed by the man, but you kind of feel betrayed by the family. But in all honesty, what are they supposed to do? You know, that's still their son, blood, and whatever. So she's not going to be like, well, let me tell you, betray him and be messy. But at the same time, it's like, I know Sarah, that felt like a shot to the heart. Ooh. But her doing all that kind of shows the level of her maturity. Because, girl, regardless of anything that goes on, you are still pregnant. So you going in there to confront this girl, whether she gives you fever or fire or not, you have a baby inside of you. You can't be doing all this and that. You can't be getting all upset. You can't be fighting. None of it. So it's like, I don't know. So Megan was like, he deserved to hear from me just like he deserved to hear from you. Basically, like Megan's like, I'm getting that ass. Because she was like, I want answers too. So they kind of left it at that, you know, and Sarah was like, I'm gonna go. I'm done. You done, roasted, done. So Megan Markle walk out holding her little belly and stuff. I'm like, how many months is this girl? Because it seemed like she'd only be like a few weeks. But she's acting like she 3 centimeters dilated and stuff. And then they interview Megan, and Megan is like, I am pissed. That's probably why he locked up, because if he was here right now, I'd fucking kill him. I'm like, girl, you don't say that on the television. That's not how you do it. But she don't know better. You know, she new to the game. So as Sarah's walking out, of course, Michael conveniently calls her. So Michael on the phone talking about, I guess he said he was going to break up with Megan. And so Sarah's like, so that's why you had her come all the way out here? So you could just break up with her? Right. And he was like, I mean, I never found the time. What? My question is, what is Sarah going to say when she watches this show? Because per Michael confessionals, he's like, he doesn't want Sarah. He wants Megan. That's what he said throughout the whole show. So, what is gonna happen when she sees this show and they rewind this back? Because that's the real shit. You know what I'm saying? And you fitting to get probably around the time you about to give birth. Like, ugh. But I think he's scared of Sarah. The power and control she tries to have over him with the baby and with the parole and everything. I think she have all this da 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 mouth, so he just do whatever he got to do and say whatever he got to say to keep her quiet. I think he's over her, but he's just pacifying her at this point, and she's demanding it. You see, when you're not smart enough to let that man go, when he shows you he don't want you, they'll just say and do whatever they can just to pacify you and keep your feelings. And then that's how you really get played. Because they gonna be with whoever else they really want to be with. But they just gonna string you along and tell you what you need to hear. Including impregnating your dumb ass. Sarah was like, they were showing an interview and she was genuinely hurt. And I was starting to feel sorry for the bitch until there she go again. I don't know why this girl thinks she white Jesus to Michael. I just don't understand. So she go with her little black scent talking about, you had it all with me. You had everything with me. No, girl. Again, that is your assumption. And that's the picture you're painting for yourself. It's clear that there is something in you or something going on with you that he was not with, that he went to somebody else. And you and Megan are complete opposites. So something that girl possessed that he wants that you ain't giving him. And it's probably a lot of calm down silence because you was always on 1,000 and act out of control. But when she go to saying, she talking about, I was your best chance at survival. What? Where? You see, that's how I know this girl mind sets her up to get played. Where in the hell, how are you his best chance at motherfucking survival? And then she said, you rather be a statistic and a cliche? No, honey, you're a statistic and a cliche because you're a woman that has seen and recognized the behavior of a man and you choose to deal with him anyway. And then you choose to drag children into it anyway. And you're going to end up raising these children by your damn self and blaming this man as if he did it to you, as if you don't know how the fuck getting pregnant works, as if you don't know and you didn't know his behaviors before you got pregnant. What the hell is she? Where is this girl mama? Where is this girl mama? Somebody needs to tell this girl. She is so lost thinking that she's saving somebody's life because Michael been to jail or whatever, so she think she saving him. Girl, you need to get your life together. Oh my God. She's like, you need help. That's what she said to Michael. Sister, you need help. Serious help. And then she gonna say, thanks to you, I'm gonna have another baby on my own. No, honey. No. Thanks to both of y'all. Both of y'all. It's like she's so busy analyzing everybody else that's not taking responsibility that she wants them to take, but the gag is she's never taken responsibility for any goddamn thing in life, period. And if she would have ever started doing that, she wouldn't be where she's sitting at now in the first place, chasing a man that has another woman that belongs to the state of New York. And Michael's response to all of this is she's crying, she's pouring her heart out and boo-hoo and the other. And Michael says, so you gonna tell my PO you don't want me there? So take a hint, Sarah. Be clear. Because he's very clear on what he wants and needs from you and how he needs it. You just ain't picking up on it. You too busy trying to hold everybody to be who you want them to be. And you haven't picked up on who they are. What are you doing? She goes off, all Cardi B on us, talking about, yeah, I want a divorce. Girl, stop. I wish this can all be jokes and shady comments, but this girl really just got me, because it's so many young ladies that have this mentality that you bring these children into this freaking chaos. All the warning signs was there. You driving down the road and you see warning, stop, don't pass, go, stop. And you keep going. And then you bring children into it when you knew before. And then you want to play a victim for your children after. That shit, I just can't take that. I mean, girl, this boy went to jail, cheated on you before you had your first child and after you had your first child. And you proceeded to have another child. We can't go any further from that. We can't talk about Megan. We can't even talk about Michael. We can only talk about your ass, because everything was laid out on the table for you, and you still made the decisions that you made. And now you're in the position that you're in. Ciao. Bye. Gone. So get to Megan. She goes home, and she's not innocent either, because again, if you messing with a man with children and you don't go about your business to find out what's going on with that situation, and it's not free and clear before you even start a relationship with this person, you are absolutely out your rabbit ass mind. They got too much Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, background checks, this, that, and the other. They got too much going on this goddamn internet that you can't find out what's going on with this man before you even enter into a relationship with him. And now you want to cry, boo-hoo, he deceived me and he did this and he did that. You was looking to this man to answer all the questions that you needed to know, and you wasn't going to try to find out nothing for yourself? Are you serious? So Megan proceeds to break everything down to her daddy and tell her daddy he got arrested, he's married, he got a baby on the way, his wife is pregnant and everything else. And her dad was pissed. And Megan, like, it seems like you got a good father. He's a good man. Look for men like your father. I don't know his past or his history, but it looks like this nonsense is definitely above him. So I don't know who even made you think this was okay. But I know you can't tell grown people what to do, but damn it, daddy, you should have put your foot down. I like a boy. He's in jail. No. Click. No, you canceled. No way. Not happening. No. Mm-mm. But I think as women, we too quick to do this, all this emotionally. We need to start doing, we need to hang the emotions up and and get into relationships mathematically. You know what I'm saying? Has he ever been in jail? -1. Does he have children? -1. Does he have bad credit? -1. Let's start let's start doing things mathematically instead of emotionally. And it would all add up or it would not. And then you would know whether you need to proceed or you need to run for the motherfucking hills. But stop all this. This is ridiculous. Yo, get involved with these men that are blind. A blind man could have told you, don't cross the streets, and you walk in front of the car. Ugh. Stop accepting anything from them, and maybe they'll step up and do better. It's like credit. If you ain't got enough points, you ain't getting it. It ain't working. Same thing. If you ain't got enough points, you ain't getting it. No. Denied. Access denied. But Megan was really hurt. Her daddy was really hurt to see her hurt. Then she has her little interview, and she's talking of cuckoo like Sarah, talking about Michael infiltrated himself into my life. No, Michael didn't force neither one of y'all to do anything. Anything. You had an assessment of Michael's life more than he had of yours the minute you met him. He is in prison. He has a child. You already knew those things before. What are you talking about? You allowed him to come into your life based on or despite of the things that he had going on. And then when he continues to be the person that he is based on the things he got going on, you don't understand what it is. She was like, he didn't love me. He was trying to control me. Girl. Then she's like, we're done. When I think of Michael, I get physically sick. And she was like, how can you do that to somebody when all they did was give you love? Because love does not equal respect and being treated the way you're supposed to be treated. Common sense does. So they doing Megan's interview, and of course, Michael conveniently calls again Megan. And he's like, hello. Like everything is cool. What, bitch? So she's like, I need to know, are you married? What's going on? And he was like, I didn't set up for y'all to have that conversation. No, dude, you actually did. When you mess with two women, you are setting up for them to meet each other face to face. You're in a relationship with two women, and they're going to end up coming face to face because they're in a relationship with the same person. They're going to meet. So Megan is like, I want answers. And he's like, I don't feel like this is the time right now. I'm like, nigga, you're in jail. What else you gonna be doing? Okay. So she's just like, bye. And she hangs up the phone. So they interviewing Michael in jail. And he's like, to be honest, I was really gonna be Megan. Again, Sarah, are you listening to this? Please take notes. So he was like, the more I'm around my daughter, I know she wants both parents, but I don't know how to be a husband. I've never seen what a good husband looks like. Women, if y'all ain't paying attention to this, if y'all ain't listening, so busy calling these men dirty dogs, listen to what he is saying. He can't be something for you that he does not know how to do or be. Sarah. So he basically saying, Sarah, I still love you. Megan, I still love you. So we know what that means. as a man, you need to make a decision and stick with it. If you're going to be a father and a husband, you need to make that decision and stick with it. If you do not want to be a husband to this woman, you need to make a decision and stick with it. So cut to the end of the show. They show Sarah. She have her little baby girl, and I think it's a girl. And then they show Megan is still in touch with Michael and Sarah, and so is Sarah. And Michael is out of jail. Girl, I think this is going to carry over to another season. I don't know, but I hope it is, we want to see the mess and the drama and the tea and everything else, but there's some real lessons in these young people right here that people need to look at, because, I mean, there's so many things going on so many levels with these young kids, but the thing about it is they're having kids. So, they didn't got me all worked up. They didn't work my holiday, honey. But that's Love After Lockup, y'all. I promise you, my next video, I'm going to scour the internet and find up the updates on all these people and what they're doing, what jail they're in, what babies they're having, and who they're with, and all those things.